Okay, so today on my channel, I've just started right here. We're going to make a really simple crock pot dinner. And I probably am telling you nothing new. You've probably all made this before. But we're going to be making a beef roast with carrots and potatoes. Very simple ingredients. And if you're new here, my name is Debbie, and I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Hit the subscribe button, and where the thumb up icon is, hit that for me so I know you enjoyed my video. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel our potatoes, as you see I'm doing. I don't know about anybody else, but the last couple times I went to the store and gotten potatoes, what is the smell on them? It almost smells like some kind of disinfectant. And I'll bring them home and I'll wash them, and they still have the skin has an odor about them. After you peel them, it's still very slight actually inside the potato too. Hoping they didn't rinse off our potatoes in formaldehyde or something like that. You know how we ingest so many chemicals all the time. But that's right. Some people complain I use Crockpot liners sometimes in my comments, and those are considered like a thermoplastic, so they're safe for high heat. But everybody's always worried about the chemicals and things like that. We ingest so many chemicals that we don't even know about. You know, I don't try to do anything that's bad for my health or my family's health, but these potatoes always make me question, like, what is on them, because they do have a scent about them, and they're firm. It's not like they're soft. So let me get these peeled and chopped or cut up. I'm not chopping them, I'm just cutting them in big hunks, and we'll be back. So that's about as big as chunk as I cut them into. And it's just for my husband and I. This was 3 potatoes. I might add one more smaller one. Okay, so you've got your potatoes peeled and cut. Now comes the easy part. We're going to add our potatoes right into the crock pot. I have a 1-pound bag of baby carrots. Going to add those right into the crock pot. Come out of there, little one. Oh, there's another little one. Teeny tiny little one. Then this is a 2.60, so about a little over 2.5-pound roast. And it's a chuck roast. Got a little bit of marbling through it. I think it looks pretty good. We're just going to lay that right on the top, like that. I'm going to add our seasoning. I'm almost out of onion powder. I'll have to get some more and put in here. I'll grab that later. A little garlic powder. black pepper. And then I'm going to add about a cup of water. And this is one of my favorite mugs. It's never too early for Christmas music. I love to listen to Christmas music almost every day of the year. I might add just a touch more than that. Maybe. It's probably still about a cup of water. And then I add about 4 tablespoons of butter. And I just lay these on the top of the roast. I just try to cut my 4 tablespoons a little bit. And just lay those right on the top like that. And that starts melting. Hopefully it goes down, a little bit of that will go down into the meat. Now, if you like mushrooms, I would say towards the end, I'm going to cook this on low, and it's going to be on low for at least 8 hours. It can go 8 to 10 hours, but it will be done at about 8 hours. But if you like mushrooms, you can add some mushrooms in about the last hour. Just lay them over the top and they'll soften up. I know in the past I've put a couple chunks of broccoli in there too, but again, you would want to do that at the very end. You just want that steam so it does have a little crunch and it's not cooked to death. It's soggy. But whatever kind of vegetable you like, the harder the vegetables, obviously they got to be in there longer. So we're going to let that go, and I'll meet you back here in about 8 to 10 hours, probably around the 8 to 9 hour mark. I'm going to go help my son and daughter-in-law today, and then I have a grandson's birthday party we're going to. So this is a real quick, easy meal that you can just put everything in the crock pot, leave it, and go do what you need to do. And this can actually be substituted for pork roast too. And if you have any vinegar, I don't have any vinegar, but you can add like a teaspoon or 2 of white distilled vinegar, and it will make your meat even more tender. But if you're cooking on low for that many hours, it's usually pretty tender. So I'll meet you back here with a delicious supper. I did forget one thing, my salt. Let's add some salt to the top. We don't want the bland, boring tasting meat. Let's add a little salt. There we go. Alrighty, it's been cooking on low for about, I would say 8.5 hours, maybe 9. I just got home, went to my son and daughter-in-law's for a while, and then had to go to my grandson's birthday party, Trevor. So let's get us some of this out of here. Oh yeah, just pull it right off with the fork. Look how that just is so tender. You just falls apart. So good. My husband is out working on the duck blind. So I'm gonna take a little taste test without him. But I will wait to eat a big portion when he gets back. But I can't wait for I can't just wait not to taste it at all. So I'm just going to put a little potato on my plate too. They're very tender. They're falling apart also. Ooh, it's very hot. Okay. Excuse me for the reach. I'm going to put a little extra pepper on it. Now, I just thought, you know what will make this a little bit better? I'm going to make some brown gravy, I think. But let's just do this taste test. But like I said, look at this meat. It just pulls apart. Just wonderful. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I love beef. And the potatoes, they just cut real easily, and the carrots just, again, all very tender. Really good. I could use a little extra salt on my potatoes, maybe. Mmm. Very satisfying. I really like this dinner. I'm sure you've all made this dinner. It's so easy. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna add some brown gravy to my mix. So I'll have that when my husband gets home. But if you haven't made it, try it, because it's very easy. And tell me down below in the comments if you liked it. So until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.